she moving again? Okay. All right. Wait a minute then. Let's wait and see if she. Okay. She's staying still now. All right. So maybe walk on. Let's see. No. Wait. She's just a mess today. All right. Maybe try to walk and let's see if she finds you. Okay. You can do it. You can do it, Pixio. There you go. All right. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. Maybe sometimes she needs that extra time to jitter around and you not move. Yeah. This is good. Oh, good. Yay. Okay. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Exactly. Yeah, and I think it's just really good. Marlene is really it's really benefiting her. I know it seems silly, but it really is working. And like even today, it was really funny because she I do want her now to use the draw reins, and I said, she's like futzing with the rein and then the draw reins and then all the this is in her whip and she's got all this in her hands, and I was like, um, you're like on the yellow. And she's like, oh. So she like had to gather up to the blue. And then she was like, I didn't even realize. And I'm like, yeah, that's. And it was just easy. It was easy for me to see and easy for her to understand. So, yeah, 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 yeah. If you're equal. Right. No, this is good. Yeah, yeah. So let's go ahead and pick up the trot. I like this rein length in this frame to start. Oh, come on, girl. Follow the horse. There we go. There we go. Oh, no. She's just super confused today. Uh, all right, there we go. Okay. All right. So let's circle down there 20 meters. Maybe that'll give her a minute to just keep focus on you. This is good. This is good. And it's nice going to the right, like really feeling like you have that bending, portion to your inside leg, that you're okay with that. And really make him go into, like, even if the reins are a little bit longer, you're just making him go into those reins. I know it sounds so, what we always say, but you really want to feel like, even if he gets icky and weird and unbalanced and a little bit like brace, like just keep steady going with the rhythm, riding more of the hind legs up to the front. But this is good for his tracking right, I must say.
Yeah.
Good. Then we'll go quarter line. Oops. Oh, come on. She's watching. You'll do a leg yield. I can't see you because it's going to your garage door. Oh, geez. Okay, we'll try it again. Quarter line. And how's he by the door today? He's okay, right? Leg yield. Finish the leg yield with a circle small right 10 meters. Yeah. And when he takes a little bit like that hard step on the right, which, that happens, just try to use that as an indicator that you need the weight more back on the back legs. So we're going to do the turn again. And a small turn to the right, 10 meters, but you're going to wait and balance the hind leg. So you feel like he doesn't dump on the front for the turn. And if he takes like a weird little like rain lane step, like that'll be a good indicator because you'll realize, oh wait, his weight's too much on that front leg. He's straighter though in his head. This is nice what you're doing. Quarter line. Think of the elbows, think of your squirrel tail, bring up the chest, open the chest. And as soon as you hit the rail, we'll do a 10-meter circle right. But think of like popping a wheelie on a bicycle first. Not his head, but pick up his shoulders. Like if you were on a bicycle and you did bring up the wheelie, right? With the handlebars. This is a little bit better. You feel it? Yeah. If he dumps down, it's because he just lost the balance. The diagonal, we're going to change the direction. Good. And again, if he gets icky right to left, you're just maintaining that straightness. Sit one so you're on the outside leg, and especially when you go past now the gate, give him even more bend. Good. Down the long side. And really riding to your right rein. Yeah. Good. And come on. There we go. Circling there, 20 meters. This is better though with both hands. You feel that? I feel like you definitely get the idea of riding to both hands better. Yeah. Yes. Bring your belly in and quarter line and leg yield. And when you finish the leg yield, you'll do a 10-meter circle left. I can see you kind of in the mirror because she doesn't want to go.
Oh, God.
Okay, keep the circle, keep the bend. Don't let him dive in. I can see you in the mirror. Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Well, this is going to be funny. Your video, if it records, is going to be very funny. Okay. So now, let's circle again. Let's see if she gets redirected. I have you on the speaker and it's making an extra noise. Hold on. All right. So let's go ahead and do the circle, a small circle, and then back to quarter line. Good. Keep the rhythm. Right into the outside ring. Good. And then when you get quarter line, you're going to leg yield. I'm sorry, but I can't see you right now. But when you hit the track, you're going to do a shoulder in. Good. And then straight before the corner. And then the next long side, shoulder in. Good. And just sit one so you're on the outside leg. It'll help with the balance. And pull your right shoulder down. And yes, there. Did you feel how you did that? That right shoulder down, right shoulder down. There, you fixed it again. Good. So 2 different times there, hopefully. Did you get to see your video from the other day? Yeah, it was really obvious some of those times, right? Okay. Oh my gosh, she's like, there we go. Okay. All right, keeping the angle. This is a pretty good angle. You're making a nice 3 tracks there. Do you feel that? And I think you can see it in your mirror too. So the next time we're going to do shoulder in, and at B or E, whatever that one that is, you're going to do a 10-meter circle left. And then coming out of the 10-meter circle left, you're going to do haunches in down the track. So remember, your bum is his bum, and you're staying straight now, and your shoulders are now you're just coming around the circle. But for the haunches in, you're going to put your right hip slightly forward and your left leg back and bring the haunch in, and his head will look straight down the track, okay? So let's just go back to haunches in down the next long side. So down the next long side, his shoulders stay on the track and his head stays on the track and his bum comes in. And you're going to make the 3 tracks that way. I'm sorry, I can't. All right, we'll try on the next one. So you're going to keep your inside leg at the girth and your outside leg's going to go back and your inside hip's going to come kind of forward, but his head staying straight. And bring the haunch. Yes, 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 yes. Good, good. Keep it, keep it. Do you feel that? Keep it, keep it, keep it, and then trot on. Good. So it's kind of cool if it's, I hope it's videotaping, even though it's like a bit of a mess. Try the haunches in again. The good thing is you could see the haunches come in there and then you could see them really drop down on the shoulder, on the forehand, which is fine because that's all right. I wanted you to, yes, this is good, the haunch in. Yes, yes, good. Now on the next long side, you're going to do shoulder in, 10-meter circle, and then finish after the 10-meter circle, haunches in. So it's just like we just did. First the shoulder in. Good, and then a 10-meter circle. And then the haunches in. So you start, put your inside hip forward in your posting. Yes, 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 and bend him. Good. And then straighten before the turn. Good. And then the next time we're going to do shoulder in, the whole long side. Yes, yes, yes. Good. Very good. And then on the next diagonal, you're going to come across the diagonal. But on the diagonal, you're going to put your left hip forward and your right leg back. Stay on the diagonal and just bring the haunch in. Coming towards me, bringing the haunch in. So you're going to put your right leg back and the haunch in. Good. Try it again. Good. Keep trying and straighten. So we're going to try to get that haunch in, and your shoulders, his shoulders and his head are going to stay on the diagonal. So now you're going to go to the diagonal again. And now you're going to put your right hip forward and your left leg back and keep himself on the track of the diagonal and just bring the haunches into the right. More. Keep him straight. Keep him bent right and straight. Good. Try it again on the next side. On the next long diagonal, you're going to turn on the diagonal. His head's going to stay to the straight or slightly bent a little bit in the left fingers, and bring the haunches in. Wrap around your left leg. Wrap him around your left leg. More haunch. More. Bend him left. Bend him to the left. Bend him to the, with your left hand, not your right hand. Good. And try it again. It's okay. You're picking the straight line, and then you're bringing the haunches in. So now we're going straight again. Tracking right. Good. You're going to bring the haunches in around your right leg. Yes. Bend him right. Yes. More. More haunch in. More. Yes, more. Okay, it's getting better. It's starting to kind of have the idea. Let's try it again. Now you're going to bring the haunches in around, wrapping around your left leg. Keep your left fist massaging. Bring more haunches, more around your left leg. So we want the haunches to come in even more. So it didn't happen there, but that's okay. We're going to try it again. Now I want you to go around large. And I want you to bring the haunches in around your right leg now. Bring the haunch in more. Bend him right. More haunch. More. Good. Straighten. Good. And the long side again. Don't let him any longer. Bring him a little bit shorter in the contact in the frame. And now bring the haunches in. You're going to bend the haunches. Bring the haunches around your right leg. More. Yes. Do you feel what you're doing there? Okay. Now you're going to do it again on the next long side. You're going to stay straight, and you're going to bring the haunches in around your right leg again. Haunches are coming in. Left leg is back. Squeezing your right fist to keep the bend. More. Yes. There. Do you feel that? Okay. Now walk. When you finish there, walk. So really good. Now, did you feel how you brought the haunches in, but his shoulder and his head kept looking down the track? Okay. All right. Okay. So that's wrapping him around your right leg. Okay. So yeah. Yeah, your right leg's staying there like an anvil. Your left leg's coming back, and you're bringing the haunches in around your right leg. Okay? All right. So now we're going to do the same idea, and you're going to turn on the next diagonal. Okay? Which is, what is that, K? Okay. From K to the diagonal on the other side, I want you to pretend like you're riding on a diagonal and it's the side of your arena wall. It's exactly the same. The whole left of your arena across this diagonal doesn't exist. So turn from KXM right now and pretend like, boom, there's your wooden wall, the same. You have a wall there. Now, bring the haunch in and bend him around your right leg, but keep his shoulder and his head on the arena wall, which is the line. So he can't do anything but go down the line. Yes. Yeah, keep him looking right. Keep him looking on the right. Look him to the, look, his face and his shoulders have to point to the letter. And you have to stay right. Yes. Yes. Did you feel that? So you have to feel like you keep the bend to the right because you want haunches in. Your haunches in. So now let's practice it down this long side. Haunches in. So put your left hip forward, right leg back, and haunches in. Don't leave the track. Yes, yes. Keep the bend. Keep him on the track. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. The thingy's frozen. So the thing's frozen, but I can see you in the mirror. Just come back. Yeah. So remember, so you have to think about him just still going down the track. Don't lose the forward motion. So again, come to the trot and let's go down the next long side. Hopefully she will decide to put you in the frame. All right, straight, shoulders. Okay, there. Bend him left though, as he's bringing his haunches in left. He's not going to actually put his head in left, but he needs help through the left of his body to keep staying straight because of the haunches coming in. Yes. Keep your right rein to keep his nose down and in. Yeah, and yes. Yeah. Do you feel it? Okay. Now, go across this diagonal, and I want you to ride it the same way. Don't think of complicating it. Just bring the haunches in off of your right leg. More haunches in. More. Yes. Keep him bent left. So when he goes, instead of bringing the haunches in there, this will be so good for your video. Instead of bringing the haunches in, he fell through your left leg and then never brought the haunches in. So down this long side, bring the haunches in. It's easy for you to do down the long side. Why? Because you have the wall. So your right leg is going to stay at the girth and your outside leg is going back and your right hip is going forward. That's an indicator to him that his hips are going to position right. But you need to bend him and keep his right shoulder up and out. Yes. Do you feel it? There. You need your right side, your right rein. Squeeze your right fist. Squeeze your right fist. Squeeze your right fist. Keep your right shoulder down. Bend him right. That was much better with the hind legs crossing. Did you feel the difference? So you need to bring the haunch in, but you need to keep your right rein squeezing and your right leg kind of there, but you keep massaging him on the right rein. I can't see you now because she's decided to look at V, but keep trying it. How was it? Good job. Okay, here we go. We have to massage the right rein more. So he gives supple to the right, more supple to the right, more to the right his head, more to the right, more, because he has to look down the track. Yes, he has to look to the right, which is down the track. So in a half pass or in a haunches in, you're bringing the haunches in, but I say bend him around because in essence, he has to take the bend right to keep looking down the track. We don't want him to look out to the wall. We want him to look down the track. So he has to take right bend and haunches in. Try it again. Good. Bring the haunch in. And your right rein says, keep his head. Is his head looking? Yes. Do you feel it? Keep it. Now straighten. Right leg and straighten. All right, so it's going to be the same thing going across the next diagonal. Don't confuse it with a half pass and don't confuse it with anything else. You want to feel like you only bring the haunch in and you keep his head in the flexion. Oh. Good, good, and straighten, good. Try it on the next diagonal. Just do the diagonal, haunches in left. So your right leg goes back, but keep his flexion left. And keep your left leg and bring the haunches more over to the left. This is harder. There you got too much confused on the inside. You didn't let the haunch come over. It's okay, try it again. Down the long side. Haunches in. And this is what you're going to practice. Just feeling like you can for sure get it down the long side because you're getting it. Massage. Yes, he doesn't want to massage through the right side of his body. Say no. Yes, yes, there. Did you feel those few strides? At the end, you lost it. Try it again down the long side. You got it. You got it. Sit up. Breathe. Good. Massage him again down the long side. Bend him right. Bend him right. Bend him right in the right ring. Yes. There you go. There you go. There you go. Do you feel it? Good. Right shoulder down and then walk. Good. That was your better one. Good. Big pat. Ooh. Okay. Good job. I know. Well, when you start doing the laterals like that, you start really like, that's when you start could use those for fine tweaking and fine tuning. Then it becomes really useful. This is really, really much better. And why you would need your spurs on that time. And when we're trying to move the haunch around, that's kind of one of the only times too that I love to have a spur on at that moment. Good. Yeah. And your best ones were going to the right on opposite side for the viewing of the camera, hopefully. And then you'll see him look to the right, bend to the right, and his shoulders and his face look down the track. Because if you don't put bend right, he looks to the wall. Then he's just leg yielding. But he has to keep his shoulders straight. He has to get a bend now because his shoulders are angled down the track and his head has to look down the track. So that's what that bend right is. But you have to stay right. Don't get off to the outside. Yes, and bend, and bend. Yes, that's it. Good. Make sense? Right. Yeah. Yeah. And one day you're doing it really well on the opposite wall. One day you'll understand what I mean. You'll ride the diagonal as if the diagonal is another arena wall. But it's really hard to do that when you first start doing it because you're like, oh, now I'm going across the diagonal. Am I half passing? No, just think about haunches in. And he has to flexion and bend on his shoulders and his head have to look on the track that you've made. If it's the longer angle, he won't have as much. It wouldn't be such a severe angle if it's on the longer diagonal. If it's on a short diagonal, it would be pretty severe. But it's the same. When you go down this track now, you get a really good angle and a really good feel. He comes in, you keep the shoulder, you keep the bend, and you can see him separating his legs and starting to feel like he opens up on his legs on the opening and closing, opening and crossing. But this is what you need to learn to do. Yes, this is what you need to learn to do, just going across the diagonal, pretending like the diagonal is a wall. Like if you're coming around and you're going to go on the diagonal right now, coming up, like you're going to go on the next diagonal, the arena wall is on your left. Does that make sense? So pretend like you turn right now on the diagonal wall and there's a wall on your left. There. Do you feel it? Keep his nose in it. Now you would be, if there was a wall there, I'd be saying, oh, you've got to bend him to look down the wall. Yes. More shoulder forward. Yes. Bend him, bend him, bend him. Bring the haunch, bend him. Yes. Bring the shoulder. The shoulder can't get left behind the haunch though. The shoulder has to, that's why if you keep the shoulder and his head on the line of the wall with a little haunches in, you have the angle. You're like, wait, where's the wall? No, no. I think that today's going to be a good, well, not in the beginning because the camera was a little haywire, but there's going to be some good things for you to watch, I think. All right, I have to run to the next one. So, yes, yep, yep. Go ahead and canter. Okay. All right. You're welcome. Okay. Thanks. We'll be in touch.